chiamato? Helade. Tak, panu napis. Trbuj ja. Tak. Aha.
Oh my goodness.
You also need a ticket for the bus, am I right?
Thank you. Queso.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Norman.
Hello. You have Rusaka?
Yes, sir.
One person.
Yeah, would you like here or would you like there on the bar?
I think there.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Just the appetizers. Bill. Can you see from here?
Yes, this is how. Come.
Oh. Oh.
a map of Piraeus port. The taxi driver from the hotel will leave you at the gate E7 in front of the entrance of the ferry boat. The ferry boat is called Blue Star Delos, leaving 8:25 in the morning from Piraeus. You will arrive in Naxos at 13:45. And then, as I told you, you follow the envelopes one by one. Number 1, number 2, and you continue in all the services. All this here. Here I put also the holiday contract and the information of the islands. So, all for you, ready.
Morning.
115.
115. See.
Athens became the capital city of Greece in 1834. It was not the first capital city of Greece. We are going to visit the first capital city of Greece today, and this is the seaside town I mentioned before, Nafplion, where we will have our lunch break. Meaning the garden. Okay, 3 of the guests have already the meal paid, and I will take you to find your table. Stay with me for 5-10 minutes to show you. The bus will come once we pick at the same place in order to pick us up. So enjoy your lunch or your free time. It's up to you. I will be there at the restaurant.
What do you recommend doing walking around?
Shopping? Take pictures and buy yourself a gelato. Okay. Especially where you'll find a lot of kiosks that sell gelatos.
And where's the restaurant again?
Come with me to the restaurant, yes. If you want to have your lunch now. There is one more lady that has her lunch included.
I missed a little bit of what you were saying. What was the significance of coming to that point?
Just wanted to show you the center.
Oh, I see, yes.
Okay.
Very
To
picturesque.
orientate it, to orientate the tour, the group, of where you can walk. That's the lady with us. Yes, come with me and then you return back for your shopping. I know, I do, too. Everybody does. Where was that?
Outside the shop, yeah.
Well, normally, yeah, for that tour, you never have enough time. Alameda Castle was built during the second Venetian occupation. The access to the castle back then was through steps connecting it to the center of the old town. A legend says that the number of the steps is 999, but when they are actually 857 steps, still a lot. Closer to the old town, on a lower hill, we will see the oldest castle of Nafplion, known as Acronafplia, meaning the Acropolis of Nafplion. Acronafplia had different phases, periods. It was built in Byzantine times at the site of the ancient classical citadel of the ancient town. Later, when the Venetians took the control of this city in the 13th century, they reinforced the castle and they added more bastions. So what we see nowadays, it is this period, the Venetian, of the last Venetian occupation. And the third castle that we will see is actually an island fortress. It is in the sea, in the port, very close to the port of Nafplion. It is called Burji, and that's the Turkish name, meaning, translated, the island fortress. Also dating back to the 13th century, about times from the first Venetian period. For you. You have the lunch included, you keep that table. We will go this way out. In the theater, I'm not allowed to give you the guided tour in there. I'll give you the guided tour outside the theater, because in the theater we have to be a little bit silent in order for the groups to be able to check the acoustics. Right.
Let's go up.
So, when I'm approaching the audience, clapping my hands, and when I'm getting closer to them, the sound is getting increasingly smaller. Why? Because I'm moving away from here. When I'm moving backwards, clapping my hands, the sound is getting increasingly bigger. Because I'm approaching this specific point. The center of the voice.
Give us a minute and we will finish. They are performed in modern Greek by Greek actors. I have seen tragedies performed in Italian, in German, and when they are performed by foreign actors. And every time I come here to the Dallas, they are placing screens with subtitles, so everybody can. Say so, we will walk backwards and then forwards again. This way you will see how the sound changes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Backwards now.
You're going to the museum?
No.
Oh, no.
I'd like to, but not in this time, no.
Well, maybe now you can take a photo of me.
Okay, sure. Forward, let's
Okay.
see. Okay. Heinrich Schliemann was a German-born entrepreneur and amateur archaeologist. For Schliemann, Homer's Iliad and Odyssey came alive, inspiring him to uncover the lost city of Troy in modern-day Turkey. He followed this with excavations in Mycenae to reveal the kingdom of Agamemnon, the warrior who had led the siege of Troy and in the process united the nation of Greek city-states. Unfortunately, Schliemann's legacy is tainted by charges of reckless archaeological techniques. These caused irreparable damage to the evidence of prior and subsequent civilizations.
Now, we're returning at 3:45, did you say?
Correct.
Okay.
Our heavy shields and spears, and we start running in order to conquer this citadel. Is it easy? What do you think? It is very difficult for me doing this while I'm talking to you right now, okay? Walking uphill and talking to you at the same time. It was almost impossible. Look at the entrance, where the bastion to the right is. There is created a narrow courtyard, which means that the front of the army should downsize in order for them to fit in there. And try to imagine how vulnerable they would be to the army defending the citadel. Soldiers high up on the walls, throwing them spears, arrows, stones, hot water.
Sit down.
It was almost impossible for an army to conquer such a strongly fortified citadel. As we approach the walls, you can see already how big the upper part of the lion's gate could be seen in the years when Heinrich Schliemann came here, and he decided to conduct the excavations right here. He believed that something important lies behind the walls. So the lion's gates, the lions that you see, stepping on top of two altars, and in between a column of the so-called Minoan style, was perhaps the emblem of the royal family that ruled Mycenae back then. Why do we call them lions? The threshold that will be seen right now has been estimated that each of them weighed more than 12 tons. Enormous.
Agamemnon, the warrior king of Mycenae, spearheaded a unification of city-states to emerge ultimately as the nation of Greece. This came at a cost, 10 years of war. Since the Mediterranean was an ever-expanding network of international trade, this quest was essential to breach the gateway to the east, the city of Troy. This epic struggle united the Greek states. Its mission? To conquer its principal rival to rule the known world. It was led by Agamemnon.
Now, here on the right, Okay. So this was a food storage area for the gas before the granary. And next to the granary is great circle A. Remember?
Later though, the archaeologists realized that it doesn't make sense to build the storage room for the food supplies right after the entrance. It is the first place that the enemies will capture the food supplies. The walls are visible, and this is the so-called Great Circle A. We call it a circle because look at this enclosure wall, okay? It creates the shape of a circle, and in it the A means it was the first great circle to be excavated. There was a second one also that was excavated outside the walls, closer to the exit of the archaeological site. And in there he discovered these golden face masks and all the funerary items that are in display in the National Archaeological Museum in Athens. Like I said before, Norman was not an archaeologist. He didn't use scientific methods during the excavation.
The archaeologists discovered that there was a staircase leading underneath the central there, directly to the palace on the summit of the citadel. In case another member of the family has to be buried in there. So it has multiple, all of these tombs contained multiple burials, not just one day.
Agamemnon's son Orestes avenged his father's death by killing his mother and his stepfather. He then became a favorite subject of history and myth, as Greece entered its golden age of arts and literature. Lost to further account are Orestes' sister Electra, whose fierce drive for vengeance over her father's murder drove Orestes to exact retribution. Even less is known of their sister Chrysothemis, who had a more level head in the matter.
The molding found the small boy and the two bases, like in this, supporting these semi-columns. We have fragments of these columns in the British Museum in London, made in our National Archaeological Museum, made in spiral decoration. I want you to have a look at the lintel. This enormous lintel was one piece hollow originally, weighing more than 120 tons. What a big piece of body go inside and see the interior, you would be more amazed. Hence, above the lintel, characteristic of the architecture of Mycenaean times is the so-called Melitic column. They had to invent it in the day of creating this the little triangle in order to transfer the weight of the upper structure to the sides of the walls, so that the lintel will not collapse, and it never collapsed.
You will notice on the walls there are some holes in the wall. So we assume that the interior was enlightened with decorative seats made either of bronze or gold, and they were fitted with nails on the walls of the interior. So you have to try to imagine the impression it made to the people when they opened it. And the only thing that was the key story. As you have